We gonna elevate. Um, we gonna do a recap. You already know. To the gym, I got a little pink star and I got a conch piercing, bro. Look at that. I was thinking of getting a date. I don't know. Because they said that won't even take a year to heal. This one gonna take at least 3 months before I can change it. I don't even be trying to change it like that. I just probably this will be in my ear for a good year. Or what's good? Thank you for the like. It's foggy in Wisconsin today. I got some like cheap dressers, so you'll see like maybe I'll show y'all the outside of the house and by the trash. We have some IKEA dressers and they seen better days. But I'll show you the bedroom. We got some dressers like this off the TikTok shop. I know it sounds crazy, but like my son is too cute. He tried to like he helped me put this together. There's like little screws so you can attach handles, make them a little more fancy. But he was too cute. He was like, "Let me help put Dad's clothes away." I said, "Okay." We got a we have two dressers. I got that like tall one, and we got like a long one. The long one is the main one we needed because we have so many clothes. Like everybody shares like the drawers and stuff. Like this drawer is for this person or etc. Right? But I knew it was time we needed another dresser, organized stuff, because I don't really like the setup in the bedroom. Anyways, what's good? This is my other outfit I got on. This is a whoopsie. The phone gets mad or YouTube gets mad if you don't whatever. But I got a dress last Saturday. Yeah, with the sun. You already know we out here. Carrie is off today. I'm gonna open the windows up so we can get a little bit more light. I'm probably gonna need to turn a lamp on in here so we can see. It's just back to waffle making. I know that sounds funny. I actually had a waffle for breakfast. Two waffles. But we're making a waffle, see? See, y'all got the joke. I'm gonna be doing probably this area, and that's like the last area of that waffle, and then everything else is gonna be a different color. Like the inside that big old rectangle, we're gonna do some shading, and then if we get done, oh, I have this part, this little section, and around kind of the perimeter. If we get done with that, then we'll do like an outline on this smaller top. So the top layer you see is going to be like tan. So I'll outline the rest of those. Hopefully that makes sense. Bro, it's March. I'm trying not to procrastinate. But, oh, did he have the heat on? I want like a candle, some misty stuff. Hey, I don't know why 7 people up in here, but we ain't like it. We got one like. Seven. See, it's y'all energy. Is y'all energy. Y'all better like. I got y'all in my scrap bucket. I don't know if it's gonna stand up. I'll put y'all in a book. I got a thick book. What was I gonna grab? Some motivate. If I light an incense and the heat is on, it's gonna blow the incense out really quick. But I got this motivate spray. It's like a little citrus. What is it? It's called motivate workout mist. We're not working out, but it's like an uplifting scent. Sweet orange and peppermint essential oils. Shout out to Duncan. Not the other one I went to, but the one I usually go to a lot. They gave me a free drink. I tried to go yesterday, and they know me at like 2 locations because I be going there. They're like, I'm sorry, I can't give you the free drink because of management. I'm like, damn. They got a new manager. So I went today at the original one I usually go to, and I got that free drink. So I was like, yeah, thank you. I was appreciative, obviously. This one only has one pocket though, so I only got like this top pocket. Hey, 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 hey. He tried to stay on the ground.
Go check out Prophet's wife. She's streaming too. I guess I didn't get a notification, or I may not be looking at.
Oh, they didn't see me walk in probably. I just started.
Just started.
Yeah, I just started.
Yeah, I wish my wife a happy belated birthday, man.
Yay! This the birthday fit. I don't know if they can see me on your stream. They can see it. Should I even pack?
Pack what?
Or you know what I mean?
I mean, no one can see you.
No, I'm just asking.
Oh, you don't gotta, I guess, if you just want to do that. Ranked always got a weird energy that comes with it, man. A weird weight. Ooh, it's Friday. Ooh, Lord, I'm glad I ain't gotta go to work. Boy, I'd be crying right now in my head. I'm so glad I don't gotta go.
I want to go to Goodwill, donate some stuff. A lot of his shoes. What's up? Who in the chat? Oh, dancing.
Watching both of y'all. I see that.
Hey. All right, we finna go craft now. What's good, chat? It's dark. It's a dark life. We didn't even have to pack. Had a little pin. Boom, boom. Okay. How should I line this up so y'all can see as we chat? Why did I do that? Should I reach this way or should I come from the side? Which way would be closer? This is hard because I'm working in like the middle of the mat, so I'm trying to see where I should start. I'm gonna just move my thing. I'm gonna start over here. Get some lines going. I need hella lights up in here, bro. This is literally how it is outside, bro. Alright, we looking better. That looks better. This look like it want to be 7 at night or something. Alright. We finna get mic'd up. Don't worry. We finna do the outfit of the day. You already know. Hang on. I know. I left my coffee in there. I'm gonna be right back. And my knees. I usually put my microphone here, but please let me know if it gets wonky. Wonkity is what I say. Because I know I got my necklace, so my necklace may be moving, but I got a piercing. Y'all ain't see this? I got my conch pierced yesterday. So we can do more on that. I already got the angle set up, so I don't want to move. I got a little conch piercing. Eventually I wanted to put like obviously I want to get a hoop or something, but I didn't know. Then I got a little story. All right, I need to go grab my coffee because I realized I walked in here without that. And then we'll do like a quick OOTD. Okay? Let me grab my coffee. I forgot my coffee.
That's good setup, man.
Whoa. All right, we back up in here. Whew. Let's do a quick OOTD. All right, this is what we got. This isn't very flattering. I really wish it had side pockets. My hands want to make a pocket. That could be something I make. don't know, stitching pockets. Like, I don't think I've done that before. But then I put a little belt over it. And I had my socks, but I wore boots to cover them up. But it's got the little overall straps. Yeah, I can't really show y'all from here. Um, I took yesterday off to just celebrate. My husband and my son sang to me in the bed happy birthday, so that was sweet. And then my son gave me a card, and I got some perfume. And then last week I went shopping and I got a bunch of these like designs of clothes. And then yesterday, it was a really nice day. Yesterday, even though it was very fucking foggy, it was like a really good birthday. I got a tooth gem. I got the conch piercing first, then I got a tooth gem. And then I like to get cheesecake. But if cheesecake see this, make sure you call cheesecake out. Because, bro, I have watched, I said this before. Hopefully my chain ain't in the way of the microphone. I have watched the cheesecake prices go from like $7. I paid like $12 for the same damn piece. And I only get it like once a year going to get a cheesecake. I don't be buying the cheesecake like that. And then like they couldn't even give you like a discount or some shit. I'm like, cheesecake is out of their mind, bro. I didn't even grab the yarn. Whew. All right. We still working with this tan yarn. Cheesecake need to get it together though. A lot of these places, you have to pre-register. This is some bullshit. This I'm like, I don't know if y'all should. Why are we still supporting these like chain places? Because they don't be giving a fuck, even if it's your birthday. I want to say shout out to Dunkin'. They gave me a free drink today, not yesterday, which is crazy. I had to go to the one I usually go to. I got a free drink because they know I be up in there, bro. I'm like, come on now. Most of these places I don't like. You got to be signed up now. You can't just walk in and say it's your birthday. You can even just be like, can I show you my ID? You can see that it's my birthday. These fools, you have to. That's what the cheesecake policy was. You got to sign up at least 24 hours in advance before your birthday to get the reward. I'm not fiending for you like that, okay? I don't mind spending the money and never coming back to you. Because, like I said, I only get the cheesecake like once a year. I do not be going there like that. So you're doing a very good job at not keeping me as a like a consistent customer, I suppose. Excellent job at that. All right, we're gonna start over here. I feel like I need another light. The shadows. The shadows. The boogeyman. What y'all watching out of curiosity? I better like and subscribe. I better be watching. This is also kind of like kind of light. Better light. Help the algorithm. Help a mother out. What I want to do. Help. Help me. If y'all got suggestions, let y'all know. You know, I can be a little bit more in the shot. There were some shadows. We had to get rid of the shadows. Now we on the move, y'all. Boom, 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 boom. Making waffles, making waffles.
section by section. We finna get it. We finna get it. I had to see production wise how things are gonna go. Cause I'm like, yo, this frame is taking a minute. And I still wanna put this in the microphone way. I still want to do my flower collection. I have a few like related pieces, but I want like to be able to finally have a bigger collection. This is the thing. I love it, but this is the thing. I'm an artist, right? And I like to make um, collection pieces, things that you should buy together or group together because the cohesiveness of them. And before I finish the collection, the stuff is getting brought. So it's a good thing, but I don't know. I'm like, how can I show these off if they're always, I don't want to hold off on them either because I know people like my art. I don't want to not bring my really good pieces to markets and, or show the world it. But like, for example, I'm trying to finish my flower collection. It's going to be a bunch of flower paintings and things like that. But the other collection you can see as example was when I was working on the Powerpuff Girl collection. Now we only have the hymn rug. We have the hymn rug and the Miss Bellum rug. But I sold all of my car coasters of the Powerpuff Girls. I have Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. Sold those, and sold a few of the heart yarn paintings that I did. I still have 3 left. 3 out of the 5 in the collection. All the Girl Scout Powerpuff ones are gone. I wanted to take a collective picture of all of the pieces in one photo, but I'm like, I don't know. Unless I were to hold off on my art, that'd be the only way I would be able to snap collections pieces. Otherwise, I'm like the alternative would be for me to make like a carousel post of them. I still need to make a carousel. It's like a small one for February of everything I made in February. I think I finished like 3 things in February. January, I worked on a lot of smaller pieces. Like these are small, but the waffle's really big and what's taking most of my time. But I had a bunch of small hoops. That's why it was easy. I had 3 hoops and I made like 12 car coasters, a hat, no, 2 hats or something like that. A scarf or 2 scarves, I don't remember. I had, I think, about 17 pieces that I made for January and finished my rug purse too for myself. Um, the February I made 3, and so far I don't know what I've made. I want to finish this. I need to finish this before March is over. And then next month, April, I have my first market, but it's not until the end, or sorry, not until the middle of April. I think it's like April 18th. But if you're on my newsletter, then you'll know. We made a post about that. I'm going to be sending out another post in like the next week or so. And we're going to, this month, we have our yoga and wine workshop um, class coming up. You do not have to partake in the wine. I don't really drink wine, but if you want to come just for the yoga and the community, you can stick around. But if you'd like to partake, you may, just make sure you are of age because I do have a waiver. Everybody fills out a waiver for class so I can see your age and then, obviously partake. We don't need no liabilities. That ass. I had to see. Insurance is such a scam. I never use my insurance policy, but you got to carry insurance for the things you have as a business. And my shit increased. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Y'all are y'all not managing y'all money well? Cause I ain't did nothing. I just been it's been automatically withdrawn every single month. Ain't had to call y'all about nothing crazy. So why is it going up? They be making up the most worst excuses. Honestly, in my opinion, And y'all can have y'all opinion. Insurance is just a scam because you don't even get to turn around and use that money when you need it. You just wasted the money for the whole year. You had a clean, unproblematic year. You don't get none of that money back. Tell me that's not a scam. I'll wait. But even worse of a scam is like uh carrying around like yoga insurance and things like that, or having to have insurance. um I could see for the booth because it covers like that too. Hey man, I don't know how you not watching your booth and somebody's stealing something from your booth, but I keep my eyes peeled. Or think about, you need to reorganize your setup. If you can't see somebody over there looking at something and you getting stuff stolen, and you got to, it's the only way or reason I could see why you would need to do something with your insurance. Somebody stole something expensive you needed to replace. But I'm like, you kind of ass out if it's like a one of one creation. You know what I mean? You the only one that can make it. So you got to spend the time again, recreating it. Those little small bites is, what you got to take as a small business. I'm like, I've never had to do that. Excuse me. I've had insurance for a very long time. I'm like, why the fuck is this going up? I never used it. Like yoga insurance, yoga and just like business insurance is, I'm just saying. That's John Tidbit. What a fog you missed today. Later, I want to finish building that dresser, and then I want to go to Goodwill. Either the dresser later in the day, if that's the case, we can go to Goodwill after this or something. Because I'm ready to get rid of a bunch of stuff. Or even go to a thrift store to drop my extra clothes off. All right. Let me see of where I could even go with this. I'm gonna have to try to. Well, I don't even know if I should try to do any of that. It just looks congested there. I'm trying to see where it looks a little sparse and where I could add some more yarn. So I do have a spot coming up here. Trying to fill in. I know I'm going to need to charge this light. I got two portable lights right here and my lamp in the background. This one's glitching. I know you can see it kind of flickering. Thank you for the light. So we finished that corner. Now I'm just going to do this whole bottom area that I've already outlined. This one's going to be a very high quality rug. As you can see, it's all made by hand, and it's also loop pile. So more resistance to wear and tear. It's not a whole lot of maintenance unless like a rug that I have shaved. You got to make sure you vacuum good. Loop pile rugs are good if you got cats. I get a lot of people that ask, I got a cat, can I get a rug? Yes. You should probably be looking at my loop rugs, my loop pile or punch needle rugs, because this is a looping technique, and the cat's claws can't really knead at it unless you ain't watching them and they really just get to the rug, but like normal, like, okay, he just kind of walked on there. A little bit harder to snag and still be able to keep the color of the rug. Like if they were to snag like maybe a cut pile, they may rip, it would look like this. They may rip, I have yarn on my floor, but they may rip like something like that may be plucked out. Loop pile, it's going to be carpet glued down, so it'll be a little more tougher to try to destroy. So yes, you can get my rugs if you have cats. All of my rugs come with rug care instructions, so you know how to take care of it. You spill something on it, make sure you vacuum it, rotate it. If you need to wash it, uh, try to let it air dry, all of that good stuff. But you don't have to remember it because it's all written down on a card, and I got my number and other contact information. I'm going to need to update my rug care instructions though. And re-enter those things because it's got our old website and I'm merging the websites. So you can find wellness and crafts, wellness and home decor here. I actually noticed recently the clicks or the views on the website have gone up. Even though I don't know, maybe people are checking it out or browsing, but I'm pretty booked for March, and then April I have openings for like yoga appointments. Usually people are going on the website to browse like yoga appointments or see what classes are coming up, etc. But yeah, April I have more openings. Oh, tired. I started teaching at a new studio this week. It finally opened. I was so excited, bro. I told the owner I had yoga high. And if you're a yogi, like you have a good class. Everybody really liked the class. Every single person complimented and said they enjoyed it. So I felt good. But then the environment is so calming there. They got candles and there's real plants. So that's fresh air. There's like a purifier that's running. Very calming vibes. There's the lights. It's a bunch of lamps. So like you got these lights don't complement each other. The two lights I have on right now, but in that space, so beautiful. And the main lights, they have a dimmer on it. So you can really create a nice space. And I got to teach there twice. They just opened, and I taught twice. That's going to be my weekly schedule. If you want to come join me, now I'm teaching all my community classes. I have 3 open community classes y'all can join me on. I'm doing nights right now. Mondays, actually in a row, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesday nights. I'm teaching at 2 different studios. And then I've got like my contracted things that I do or clients, personal clients. But no, like March is all the way booked. So I'm trying to make time for rugs to finish these rugs up and then kind of slow it down probably. It'll be market season and then I'll need to find that balance again with teaching and creating. Low key, this is what I want to do. Then balance this on my knees so I can straighten my legs out. It's kind of pushing my chair back, but I'm not leaning all the way down. It's just a very long path we gotta trace. I appreciate the people that do stick around, like and subscribe, and check out my art and just the other platforms I be on. I'm only on YouTube, Snapchat, and TikTok. Otherwise, you can stay informed on my newsletter. You could email me if you want to be added, and I can manually add you too. You just email Ashlee's CrazyYoga at gmail.com. And you can be added to the newsletter. There's also the craft email if you know that one. And I'm trying to have it community stuff, so local stuff, y'all can join in on, and but also like for our digital community as well, y'all can um, participate in things even if you're not local. I'm excited for the people that say they do want to make a trip out here and come shop in person. I really appreciate that. My art has touched people in that way, um, that they would are considering or have done it, taken time out of their day to come visit us and see the stuff, all the stuff I've made on this channel, like actually in person. What's good? Happy Friday. We're chugging along making this waffle rug. I'm trying to make it look thick and fluffy, but I also don't want to over stuff it where I got to do a lot of touch up after. I don't know if you can hear Carrie in the other room. He's playing Tekken. Uh-oh. Yeah, I can't see. It's a little bit of a shadow, so I got like, I'm sorry. Y'all are like right on my vocal cord. Because I got my shoulder up and I feel the mic brushing my neck. So it's probably like nice, loud, and boisterous. I'm trying to stretch my ankles up, but low key, they talking. Oh, there go the scissors. Hang on. I need to stretch that out. Oof. Yikes. My slippers are also loose, so that don't help. Now, I ain't finna say nothing, but this miss moving like ghosts. But you ain't hear it from me. You ain't hear it from y'all. Only 8:32. Okay, so the goal is to finish I don't want my knees on it. The goal is to finish this side of the pumpkin, of this waffle. So I'm gonna kick it into high gear the best I can. And I might have to space these out because this is, to me, this just kind of feels like it's dragging on. So this area I'm gonna try to quickly work through because it's getting annoying kind of leaning over this same spot and not being able to change direction. And I'm working on spikes. But I hope everyone's having a good Friday. Today is foggy over here. I like foggy days. And now that it's Friday, you can like kind of chill. Reminder not to rush yourself. A lot of people around me I see rushing. Why are you doing that? Like, respectfully, why are you rushing? Rushing got me nowhere. So for real, start to slow down your routine. Make time so you don't feel like you're rushing. I literally build in my day stupidity time. I know it sounds funny, but like traffic, or I gotta wait in line a little longer, things like that. I build in that time. So I never disrupt my nervous system because I'm very sensitive to energy, obviously, as an energy worker, you know. But I don't play about my nervous system. And that not being taught in my childhood, you know, and having to learn that in your adult age, don't disrupt your nervous system. That really can mess you up. You need to have a calm, responsive nervous system. You know, loud noises or lights, those sometimes make me anxious. So I really, am conscious of the environments that I'm in. And I really be trying to delegate my energy. Okay, I gotta go here. And I don't try to spread myself too thin with too many activities planned on one day. Giving myself the grace that, okay, maybe I can't do this today, but I'll have time on this day. I look at my week. I'm always looking at my week to try to stay organized, not just the day of. I try to look at my time. Next week, I'm going to be meeting with my photography friend, and we're going to be talking about a summer photo shoot, which sounds intriguing. So that sounds fun. Now he talking about he finna get off soon. I gotta hurry up, chat. I want to spend time with Carrie too. Spring, apparently, well, I asked Google, and apparently it could fall on any 3 days. It was like 19th, the 20th, or the 21st, something like that. Hold on, we got a knot. So anyway, spring is in a few weeks, apparently. So I feel like when spring comes or when my birthday comes around, I know spring is getting close. Because I'm like still technically a winter birthday, which is crazy. Crazy to think about it. I hate the winter. But I was born in the winter. What the heck? What the heck, man? But when springtime come around, oh yeah, I be taking that spring cleaning very seriously. Cleaning to create space for positive energy to flow is a very real thing. Oh, now the heat kicking in. I think we might finish before 9, which would be groovy if you repeat the cat. Groovy. Yeah, my shit trying to flicker. Need to make sure it's charged tonight. I'm probably gonna work on this rug tonight as well. Try to see what the day has planned. It's Friday. I'm just excited. I'm excited for whatever is to come. I'm trying to go into my days more so like that. Yeah, nice family day. What the hell? Okay, I gotta slide this down. Hang on. Bear with me. Guess I gotta lean over because I can't really see what I'm doing. Getting too high on my knees. Need to lay it flat. Getting stuffed though. All right, let's bring it back, y'all. I've been gone for too long, so I had to bring it back. Yeah, 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 yeah. Here we go. See how fast I be going? Already out of yarn. Work them hips. We still have this freaking headband to do and the peanut butter and jelly. But just know the spring collection, the spring drop is going to be this spring. It's going to be straight fire, okay? Straight fire. I don't know when them hair clips going to get done, but that'll also be a part of some type of drop. Might have to be the blow up drop. I have another commission I need to start, so we're trying to kick this into high gear, chat. No game. Come on. Push it to the limit. My cheeks are sliding off the seat. Ah, now I'm lopsided. Now he's a bronze fish. I've been gone for too long, so it's time to bring it back. Oh, kind of working on some behind the scenes. Sheesh. What's good? We got 4 likes. So like I might post, I don't know how often this will be. March is a very full schedule for me as far as yoga teaching. Thank you for the likes. Teaching, training, one-on-ones, a lot of that stuff. Oh, we have the yoga and wine workshop this month as well. I need to put that on the calendar. I got all the school stuff going on too. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna go live Monday. I gotta see what I got going on. There's no school Monday, the 9th, but I usually go live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is when I have time in the mornings, 8 to like 9:30, 10 a.m. So my next live may not be until the 11th. So, and I save my weekends for family time and stuff like that. So I've just been trying to collect little clips on my other, like my actual camera. So then I could put something together. Y'all could get lives, and then y'all could get um, like some edited long form videos. Since the long form videos take time, I was like, what if I did them like under the membership? Like everybody can watch the lives, and then the videos that I take time to edit. I was like, what if I talked more like it could be philosophy education, or like diving into herbalism and things that I've learned, recipes, or even like just behind the scenes stuff at like a craft event. So I was like, if I made like some edited videos, because it's been like at least 2 years, crazy enough to say, maybe 2 years. I actually edited like a vlog. I was just really on my grind. Okay, that looks ugly. My grind, creating a lot of art, so I would have a lot of material, to be able to display at my tables because I was booking a lot of events. This year, I think I'm at like maybe 6. Last year, I did 17. I was gonna do one, and the booth fee was like $300 for a season, and I didn't really appreciate the coordinator because I'm like, yo, bro, the event doesn't start until June, and they was asking last month for money. I'm like, bro, and you don't even let people do partial payments. Well, you could just use a credit card. Oh, okay. You don't care that you're going to put somebody in debt for the sake of a booth fee. I don't know if I want to do this market in the future. So that kind of gave me a different perspective of this person. You could just sign up with a credit card. So what makes you think I have a credit card? I don't put myself in debt on purpose for little things like that. You wouldn't even let people do like partial payments. Like listen to this. The event was not until June, but you asked me for money in February. I get you got to do advertisement, but surely you might have one person pay in full, or you could have maybe one person is like, okay, I could out of how you usually have like 40 vendors. You're asking for $300 from 40 different people. People either it was like half season was 150 or something like that, and then the full season, which I was going to do, was 300. I'm like, I was not expecting that because I had other things. Um, I didn't get my taxes until after that, and after the fact or whatever. But I'm like, bro, wary of like shady market coordinators. And I'm like, why? Usually, if it's a good market, they'll work with you and be like, okay, if you could do like a partial payment or something, but you do not need $300 from 40 different people. That's just out of greed. Because like what I was trying to explain earlier, you get one person that's got the money, okay, great. $300 for advertisement, you know they're lying when they say that. $50 you could stretch. Like with an advertisement, you could still reach a good amount of people, whatever they've changed the reach on sponsored posts to. And then, as the month or the market gets closer, people are able to make their payments or, pay off their booth. That was never an option. Then you could push even more advertisement. But I'm like, most of the time they're just pocketing it. You're coming to my venue space and I'm going to try to make so much money off of you that it's almost seems impossible. My stomach's growling. It almost seems impossible for you to even make your booth fee back. Like when they do that, they're setting you up for failure. And I did a sit down like long video of like my worst market ever. Um, they were pushing it and it did not have the foot traffic because I feel like they be insulted when you ask. So like, what's the foot traffic like? What's the typical, what's the audience that's being drawn to your event? I feel like it's like almost a clutch their pearls kind of situation. I'm like, I genuinely just want to know if this would be a good fit for me. When you start asking questions like that, and sometimes they're not able to give you the answer. I'm just like, bro, how you not know the demographic of your own event? You just want my money? And you got to look at it like that, you know? So just be wary who you let take your money for real. Right, we're almost done with this part. I want to try to finish this waffle up, filling in some sparse spots. Yeah, but I didn't like that. You could just use a credit card. Now that respectfully, that sounds like something a child would suggest. Why don't you just use a credit card? It's like unlimited money. That's not a very good suggestion. It just seems like you did not have my best interest giving me that type of solution. And then of course, like I think like a few days later or a day or so later, literally I got my taxes. I'm like, I don't know if I want to give you my money. You kind of was shady. All right, we got this side. I'm checking. We're gonna finish this middle part, and the bottom half, if you can see, will be done. Then we just have an L we need to finish, and I'm gonna try to get that done during this live. My stomach, bro, is squealing. I don't know if the microphone's picking that up. I'm not hungry though. I ate a waffle, coincidentally. Right? My stomach is squealing. It sounds so funny. Here we go. All right, we're gonna stand it up now. Oh, actually, one more spot, and then we're gonna move to this area, which I might change positions for. Where's that piece? Snipped a little piece. So let me finish this up. This little sliver. Let's start here. Gotta part the yarn. Oh my. Hang on. All right. We getting through it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Get out here. Boom. I need to stand up immediately. I had to change my spot over here. It's only 8:50. We're doing very good on time. Now we got the back of the head show. My fault, my fault. I'm gonna move this. Jai Hanuman Gopali, Baba Hanuman, Sankatamo Shati Chikavita. Jai 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 Hanuman Osa Kui Kakuda Kudali Rahakinai La 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 mo shadi la la hitan. All right, this should be enough, right? Right. No, that's Steve Gold, by the way, if you're wondering. And it's on my chanting playlist of some mantras you can sing about. Baba Hanuman. Oh my goodness, that song always like lightens my heart. Like got some good energy in it. Jai 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 Hanuman. Awesome. For a couple of weeks, I remember I was just listening to just the chants, the Om Burba, Om Burba, Svaha, Tatsi Victor Riding, Vaivo Devasya Dhimahi, Diyo Yona Prachadaya. The Om Bur, also a fire mantra. Like you're sowing prayers into the rug. This is where we're gonna stop today, and I'm gonna check out this dresser. Must be raining out there again. Yeah, because I can't wait to. What are they doing out there? Honking their horns. I can't wait to get to this dresser today, man. Out with the old, in with the new type vibes. For real, for real. What the hell are they doing out there, bro? Get a life. Slide off the curb. I don't know if y'all heard that. Just niggas honking their horns, bro. What are y'all doing out there? Relatively quiet street, mind you. They still honking their horns. What the fuck? That was kind of. I shouldn't have been like that. I had a slip stitch. All right. Voila. Magic. I don't feel like doing an outline either. I'm gonna call it after this. Getting tight down here. Almost done. You hear that? I know you hear it. It means it's tight. Oh. Almost done, chat. It's probably gonna be a quick live. Couple clip and goes. Thank you for the like. Jay Hanuman. Yeah, that's slip. Awesome. Follow me on Spotify, and I have like a bunch of like yoga playlists you can jam out to. So if you ever hear me singing something, it's something from a playlist I've made. I have a personal rap playlist, but all of my yoga playlists are public. Necklace. Oh, we can buy him. The heat finna kick on again, so it might get a little loud in here. We're almost done, so hooray! And I'm finna get in that dresser and tear that motherfucker up. I might scare the dog downstairs, but I'm gonna need to hammer some shelves off. It's falling apart anyway. We done. Yay! This is what I be doing in my chair yoga. Come join me for chair yoga. Make sure you're stretching your hands. I'm gonna put some muscle cream on here on my hands, and we're gonna call it. Ta-da! Okay, hang on. I was too excited to stand up. I gotta bend down. Switch my hips. I know this looks funny. J, Hanuman. I'm finna play that right now. I'm actually gonna turn on my big old speaker and play that. Namo, Namo, Kri Krakubari, Krishnani. J. I had like a marker on my finger. All right, yeah, it's getting dark in here. Who's ready to see the big reveal? Raise your hands. Raise your motherfucking hands. Put your hands where I can see them. All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. What the fuck is twisting in here? Hold your horses. This shit was not trying to turn up. Hey! 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 Check it out. Check it out. A little bit of a shadow. That's the cast of my phone. That's the shadow of the tripod. What y'all think? I think you're looking good. You're looking scrumptious. You did that? That shit cold. Yes, I did. Check it out. It's a rug. All by hand. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. We getting it done. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Time to take a break. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. I'll probably be back on Wednesday. Oh, forget about me, headers. Here go the fit. This is what we rocking today. We got the dude. Yeah, you already know. We got the almost forgot. We got the fit in. You already know. Headers. Like and subscribe. I will catch y'all probably Wednesday. Yeah. Say bye. Bye.